Hello and welcome to part 2 of Trains at Doncaster, and today you'll be seeing more of LNER, Transpennine Express, Hull Trains, Grand Central, Lumo, East Midlands Railway, Northern, and that's it. So with part 2 all being said and done, let's see what we shall see. The first train of our second part will be a Transpennine Express Class 185 running from Liverpool Lime Street to Cleethorpes. One 185-147 is working it with a very full service, and 185-141 and her partner are getting ready for their service to Liverpool Lime Street, as we saw them pulling in part 1. And 801-107 and her partner are getting ready for the 1343 LNER Azuma service to Leeds. And we will see many freight and also cross country, which I forgot to mention again. With 801-109 on the rear. And now departing is 150-273 with a northern service to Scunthorpe. And now coming in is an LNER service to London King's Cross from Leeds. And coming in behind me is a northern service to Adwick. And this is works by 801-202. And behind everything is the Northern 152. And now departing is 150-220 with a northern service to Adwick. And if I come over here, there will be a cross-country Voyager running from Edinburgh to Penzance. That's a pair of Voyagers. So on the front is 220,028 and on the rear will be 220,018. And now coming in is another LNER Zoomer to London King's Cross from Edinburgh Waverley, and it is 801221. Next stop for this will be Newark North Gate. And then if I stand over the yellow line and be penalised, will be another Northern 158 from Hull. And this is works by 158793. So now departing is, oh sorry again, just 803001 running a Lumo service to Edinburgh. I think there's a pigeon on the back of that. And now departing is the 1359 cross country service to Penzance. There is meant to be a bit more better stuff coming in the next 2 hours. And the best one will actually be in the thumbnail of both of them. Hopefully. And there goes the LNER to London King's Cross. And now coming in is the return of 331004 from Leeds. And now departing is 158793 with its little journey up to Hull. There's nothing new coming up behind me for now, because I know the Leeds video was absolutely balmy. Unless you want to know buses, I don't know them. Right. And now coming out of absolutely everything and anything will be another LNER Zoomer from London King's Cross to Edinburgh. Waverley. Let's shuffle back. There should be a Grand Central Adelante from Sunderland to London King's Cross. So this is works by 801214. Where is this Grand Central? It's not showing up yet. Lovely stuff. So that's working the 1411. And coming in a minute should be a LNER Zoomer to Leeds from London King's Cross. Now coming down is a Grand Central Adelante from Sunderland to London King's Cross. Works by 182112. And now departing is 801214 with the 1411 LNER Zoomer to Edinburgh Waverley. And now coming in, it will be another 170 Turbo Star for Northern, running from Scarborough to Sheffield. Someone's talking about cakes. There is another LNER Zoomer coming in with the 1415 LNER service to Leeds. So this is works by 17472. As the driver's giving me a death stare. Good for him. In the nicest way possible. And I better keep recording as this LNER service is coming down. At least I'm stood out the way. And I get 802s in my face. I'll get the number once she departs. Oh me, I'll cheat, so I'll try to get the number. And now coming in will be another LNER Zoomer, or a pairing of Zoomers. I mean, Zoomers, not Zoomers. Running from Leeds to London King's Cross. With 801101 now bringing up the front. And I think it's 801112 on the rear. And now departing is 801222. Yes, I did cheat. I walked down the side and looked for the number. So it is 802222 working the 1415 Burke, LNER Azuma to Leeds. That's toot on that. Nice wave as well. Trains seem to be getting more quieter as we go through the day. $800 111 running from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. And departing there is 17472 with the Northern service to Sheffield. Excuse you, boss. And now coming in behind me is a Hull Trains Paragon, Amy Johnson to 802301 with a Hull Trains service to London King's Cross. That sounded more complicated than I thought it was. And also getting ready to depart is another 170 Turbo Star for Northern, working a service from Sheffield to Scarborough. Hopefully. Yep, it's firing up. Excuse you. No one asks you buses. So this is the return of 17453. Now departing is 331004 with a Northern service back out to Leeds. And coming in a minute will be a LNER Azuma to London King's Cross. As the Hull Trains Paragon has now left. Let's merry little way down to London. Nice spark from the pantograph. Oh, it's a pairing. And this should have come from Leeds. Oh no, it's come from York. 801102 on front. Stopping all the way down, so it is from York. Lovely stuff. And now thundering down the line will be another LNER Azuma running from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. Won't get bored of these things. (801-220), and the previous LNER service that came thundering through was from Inverness. I don't know why I thought Edinburgh, but yeah, let's just go with the flow, shall we? And now coming down is a pairing of 20s from somewhere nice and posh to somewhere nice and posh. Just make it up. So 2132 is on the front. And 2118 rail freight is on the rear. And I've just realised both named rail freight. Oh, there's 69 on the back. Never get bored of these, do we? (69011's on the rear. The next two trains coming in will be first 15220 with a service from Adwick to Sheffield. So that bounces in, and a pairing of 185s running from Cleethorpes to Liverpool Lime Street. And the third service is an LNER service from London. I was nearly going to say London Liverpool Street. London King's Cross to Leeds, or I don't know. So this is 185 139 on the front. And then 185 134 is on the rear. They've done it again. Well, have they buggered all of it up? I've no coach D. Give your head a wobble, Transpennine. Can't put it in someone must be drunk. Someone must clearly be drunk to put those on. So, the next train to be coming in isn't the LNER, it's the Transpennine running to Cleethorpes from Liverpool Lime Street, coming out of everything. This is going to be probably 3 car. I know, short corner. I'm not going to send too far over. It's a 3 car, I think. Hopefully, anyway. Now departing is 185 112 with a Transpennine Express service to Cleethorpes with a fairly empty service with a fair few seats on board. The next LNER Azuma to come in will be a Class 800 from London King's Cross to Leeds. And everyone's just been thrown off the Adwick to Sheffield. No idea why, but probably for something spectacular. So this is works by 80111. Squeaky brakes. And now getting ready to depart is 80111 with its LNER service to Leeds, and now departing is 185, 134 and 139 with their Trans-Pennine Express service to Liverpool Lime Street with 801 110 in numerical order on the rear. Oh, and here is a pairing of 37s, 37421 on front, and I'll get the rear going somewhere. And it's two Doncaster Rail 37s, which is nice. And now coming in is another LNER 802 running from Leeds to London King's Cross. But by 800 210. Oh. It's being let out early. And the northern service to Adwick is probably just going to bombard it. I love it. And that northern 150 that threw everyone off has disappeared. The next train to be thundering down the line will be a Grand Central Adelante running from London King's Cross to Sunderland. I think the 37s are now firing back up. Work by 182 114. The next LNER service to be pulling in will be a Azuma Class 800 or 801 running from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. This is 801 201. Lovely. And now departing is 15269, working a northern service from Sheffield to Adwick. And here comes another northern from either Scunthorpe or Hull. but by 150-276. And there goes 150-276 with its little northern journey to Hull. And behind me is a 56 of some variation, doing some variation of light coaching movement. But now coming in will be, sorry for the dodgy camera work, I'm just trying to plug a wire into the phone so it can charge. So now coming in is the return of 331003 with a northern service from Leeds. The driver's looking at me being like, I've seen you too many times today. So I am having to stand over the yellow line, but I hope you can see in the distance either a 56 or 59 for, I think it's Stepford Rail, but I don't know where it's going to and from. So, and all I know it's running a light locomotive. So I hope you can see it, because if you don't, I'm imagining things. So now pulling up to the signal will be 56302 for Stepford Rail. It's not got a green signal. There is an LNER service to Harrogate. There's the 56. Trying to race it. Oh god, why is it zoomed in? Didn't know it was zoomed in. Delightful. Squeaky brakes. And now, if I come round, will be 801-109 from Leeds. And 801-107 and the service is fairly empty. Now departing in a blurry fashion is 800-207 with its service to Harrogate. And if I, there's a bit of a line up, and again. 17451 is off to Sheffield with some weird looks from the passengers. And now coming in is a LNER 800 or 801 running from London King's Cross to Edinburgh Waverley. It's going a bit further up. It's a 9 car, what do you expect? Amazing. Now pulling in over there is a cross-country Voyager from Plymouth to Edinburgh Waverley. Obviously the airline are getting to York first. So the 37s are doing their thing, and the airline are departing. Not just yet. And now departing is 801-211 with the 1511 Northern LNER service to Edinburgh Waverley. And the pairing of 801s are now departing with their jolly little ride down to London. And what is departing now? Get across country from Plymouth to Edinburgh Waverley. Someone's tried to get on. Oh my god. Right, I'm going to pause it, and then when it starts departing I'll switch the recording back on. Right, the cross country is about ready to depart now. Don't know what we're going on there, but now and a Class 170 is pulled in with a service from Sheffield to Scarborough, and I'll get the number once she departs. And 17461 is off to Scarborough, so 220022 is working it with every seat pretty much full. Right. There we go. So now coming in will be a 152 for Northern from Scunthorpe. Worked by 150-273. So now coming through will be a Class 801 for LNER running from Aberdeen to London King's Cross. Booked by 800-101. Now departing is 17472 and booking a service to Scarborough from Sheffield, and 331003 booking a service to the next train to be passing through will be another LNER Azuma from London King's Cross to Aberdeen. Works by 800 113. The next train to be passing through will be a Lumo Class 803 running from Edinburgh Waverley to London King's Cross. Sparkling like a beauty will be 803 OOT. The next 152 for Northern to be coming in will be from Adwick to Sheffield. Next stop for this will be Conisbrough. So this is the return of 15269. So now coming in is a pairing of Transpennine Express Class 185s from Cleethorpes to Liverpool Lime Street. With 185 142 on the front now. And 185 116 now taking it easy on the rear. I think that motor needs a bit of a work on it. So now departing is 185 101 and 185 129 taking her merry little way over to Cleethorpes. And now coming in there is LNER 225 set running from London King's Cross to Leeds. And I've already cheated, this is Lord Mayor of Newcastle 91 130 on the front. Sounding amazing. Stopping right next to me, yay. So now departing is 15273 with its little shuttle over to Scunthorpe. And now departing is 91 130 Lord Mayor of Newcastle with its LNER service to Leeds. Transpennine Expresses have departed with their jolly little journey down to Liverpool Lime Street. I should say across, but and there goes 37421 and her partner off to wherever is off to Derby. So the next freight train to be coming through will be a Class 66 running from Biggleswade Plasma to somewhere else Plasma, and now departing is 15270 with its service to Adwick. That'd be normal. This is 66005, Marine Time Intermodal 5. No, I tell a lie, it's into Marine Time Intermodal 1. Several flat wheels in this consist. There goes 56302 with its little light locomotive movement. So now terminating is a 158 from Hull, and behind me is the pairing of 66s from Part 1. So it's a trio of 66s. Don't know what this additional one is, but 66, there are 50s on the front. So if this pulls in any quicker, I can show you. Who's pulling away next to me. Hoping it doesn't disrupt the Grand Central going past. And also coming in is an Elenia Zuma from Edinburgh to London King's Cross. So this is 158902 again. I'll get the other two numbers of the other two 66s when they eventually depart. And if I shift around, because Grand Centrals are going to be thundering down. And I'm getting bombarded with train spotters. 801. 801. You've got to be kidding me. 180, 101. And this is 801215. Why did I think a 180 look like a 801? I have no idea. You've got to be kidding me if I say that. Right. People posing next to it. The sooner this shifts, the sooner I can end the video. Now departing is... Jesus Christ, I'm probably going to go deaf after this video. 66050. (66-190) Martin House, and 66073, best camera work in the world, I know, flagging like a beauty off to their base. And as they clag to their base, I will leave it there. Thank you all very much for watching. It is greatly appreciated. If you have enjoyed this 2 episodes today, please do like and subscribe. Next stations, I have no idea. You'll have to wait until I've come off holiday and the railway bridge at Castleton's opened. So apart from that, from me here at Doncaster, I will see you all later. Take care and goodbye.